Charlotte's 2040 plan completely rejected U.S. interstate highways. In the heart of North Carolina, a clash of ideologies unfolds as Charlotte's 2040 transportation plan faces staunch opposition from legislative leaders. While city officials strive to reshape the landscape, prioritize alternative modes of transport, and reduce automobile dependency, House Speaker Tim Moore's scathing rejection highlights a deep divide in envisioning the future of transportation. Will Charlotte succumb to the status quo, prioritizing road expansion, or will it forge ahead, defying skepticism to create a more vibrant and sustainable city for generations to come? Stay tuned to find out. Charlotte, North Carolina, has been working hard in recent years to achieve its ambitious 2040 transportation plan, which aims to overhaul the city's infrastructure and reduce reliance on automobiles. However, the idea was met with widespread suspicion and criticism, ultimately resulting in its demise. House Speaker Tim Moore and other legislative leaders have expressed concern over the allocation of monies for rail transit, buses, and bike lanes, arguing for a greater emphasis on road capacity. Challenges faced by Charlotte's transit plan. In early 2020, Charlotte's transit plan suggested funding for a variety of transit initiatives, including light rail, better bus service, bike lanes, and greenways. The plan, however, required consent from the state government to hold a referendum on a sales tax increase, a huge hurdle that is yet to be overcome. The gap between Charlotte's leaders, who want to transform the environment and encourage sustainable mobility, and legislative leaders, who want to build more roads, has stymied progress on the plan. Skepticism and rejection. House Speaker Tim Moore's skepticism and rejection of Charlotte's proposed transportation plan has put doubt on the city's aims and aspirations. Moore's remarks are significant since the General Assembly's backing is required for Charlotte to move forward with its transit plan. The city's proposed 1-cent sales tax increase to pay the $13.5 billion plan may be refused without legislative support, putting the transportation program in jeopardy. As a result, the proposal may need to be considerably cut back or possibly abandoned altogether. This setback emphasizes legislative leaders' tremendous authority and the problems Charlotte's leaders confront in securing support for their transit strategy. Moore's inclination for more road capacity and Charlotte's emphasis on other means of transportation shows a fundamental divergence in tackling the city's transportation needs. The city intended to reduce reliance on automobiles, improve connection, and create a healthier and more environmentally friendly transportation system. Moore's rejection of this method, on the other hand, highlights a different viewpoint, emphasizing road building as a major way to ease congestion and accommodate expanding demand. A comprehensive transportation plan should take into account the region's different needs, promote sustainability, and reduce the environmental implications of rising road traffic. Alternative strategies and regional collaboration. As the standoff over the comprehensive transit plan continues, other ideas have arisen. The city might consider boosting property taxes to support bus system improvements, holding a county sales tax vote, or requesting federal funds for smaller-scale initiatives. Furthermore, conversations about regional collaboration between Charlotte and nearby counties have been revived. This method seeks to bridge the gap between the urban and suburban interests, potentially leading to a more viable and acceptable transit design. The role of transit advocacy groups. Sustain Charlotte, a transit advocacy group, has condemned the rejection of Charlotte's transit plan and underlined the significance of large expenditures in rail and bus services. They contend that these forms of transportation are cost-effective options for the city's rapidly expanding metropolitan region, decreasing traffic congestion and encouraging sustainable mobility. The group emphasizes that widening highways is not a long-term answer because additional road capacity merely results in more cars on the road. To alleviate traffic congestion and improve transportation options, they push for prioritizing transit over road expansion. The road ahead. Despite the rejection of Charlotte's 2040 plan, municipal leaders remain committed to addressing the region's transportation issues. To achieve common ground, the city must engage in open communication with legislative leaders, make data-driven arguments, and seek compromise. The November election provides an opportunity for Charlotte to investigate alternate funding options and maybe revisit a revised plan that corresponds with both the city and the state legislature's interests. To satisfy the needs of a rapidly increasing region, the emphasis should be on devising a comprehensive and realistic strategy that integrates road growth with transportation enhancements. Potential impacts on U.S. interstate highways. The rejection of Charlotte's 2040 transportation plan, as well as legislative leaders such as House Speaker Tim Moore's emphasis on road capacity, raised concerns about the potential impacts on U.S. interstate highways. The rejection of the plan with a focus on road construction rather than alternate forms of transportation suggests that money and attention may shift to the improvement and expansion of existing interstate highways in the Charlotte region. Increased investment in the building and maintenance of U.S. interstate highways is one potential outcome of prioritizing road capacity. This could include widening existing roadways, building new lanes, and making infrastructure improvements to relieve congestion and meet the Charlotte metropolitan area's growing population and industry. Proponents of road capacity development claim that it is critical for meeting the region's immediate transportation demands. They argue that broader roads can improve traffic flow, alleviate congestion, and improve the efficiency of goods transportation, promoting economic growth and recruiting new enterprises to the area. Furthermore, additional road capacity can give commuters with more dependable and speedier travel options, thereby reducing travel times and improving accessibility within and beyond Charlotte. Prioritizing road capacity above alternate modes of transportation also raises questions about environmental sustainability and climate change. Increased reliance on autos contributes to carbon emissions and air pollution, both of which can harm public health and aggravate climate change. This viewpoint emphasizes the need of developing sustainable transportation options to minimize carbon footprints and make cities more environmentally friendly. Balancing the need for increased road capacity with investments in alternate modes of transportation is critical for ensuring a comprehensive and sustainable transportation system. Cities may give inhabitants a variety of transportation options, alleviate congestion, and create a healthier and more livable environment by integrating several modes of transportation. The rejection of Charlotte's 2040 plan, as well as legislative leaders' emphasis on road capacity, does not necessarily rule out alternate transportation plans. It emphasizes the importance of a more inclusive and collaborative approach, in which conversations among city officials, legislative leaders, transit advocacy groups, and other stakeholders can result in a balanced and effective transportation strategy. Charlotte's 2040 transportation plan has met major difficulties and criticism from legislative leaders. The emphasis on road capacity and the rejection of the current priorities of the plan illustrates the persistent conflict between road expansion and alternate modes of transportation. To bridge the gap between opposing viewpoints, the city must participate in constructive discourse, present data-driven arguments, and explore collaboration options. A comprehensive and sustainable transportation system necessitates careful consideration of the Charlotte metropolitan area's unique needs. Balancing road capacity upgrades with investments in rail transit, buses, bike lanes, and greenways is critical for reducing congestion, increasing accessibility, and making the city more ecologically friendly. That's all for now. Thank you for joining us. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and remember to subscribe to our channel. We'll be back shortly.